Apple Watch saves lives in various emergency situations over the years. Numerous Apple Watch users have shared stories of how their devices saved their lives in various emergency situations. Here are some examples. In early March, Raylene Hickenworth from Florida fell and triggered her Apple Watch's fall detection feature. The device tapped her wrist, sounded an alarm, and displayed an alert. When Hickenworth didn't respond, the watch called emergency services and notified her son. Paramedics responded to the alert, found her injured and almost unconscious and rushed her to the hospital where doctors discovered a cancerous mass in her lungs. 92-year-old Jim Salzman fell from a ladder and went unconscious. The Apple Watch detected his fall and alerted emergency services. Keith Simpson, a Georgia man, purchased an Apple Watch to help keep him active. One day, he began to feel sick, and his watch alerted him to an irregular heart rate. He was diagnosed with blood clots. William Rogers fell through a thin patch of ice while skating at Salmon Falls River. He was unable to pull himself out and began to lose consciousness. The Apple Watch notified emergency services, who rescued him. Kim Durkee used her Apple Watch to count steps on her walks. After 2 years, the device notified her of an irregular heart rhythm that led to the discovery of a heart tumor. Chris Mint, a 30-year-old fitness enthusiast, used his Apple Watch to track his workouts. The device gave him notifications that he might have atrial fibrillation, a potentially fatal condition. A UK man credited his Apple Watch's heart rate features for detecting a symptomless health issue that made his heart stop 138 times in just 48 hours. A man in Hermosa Beach took a hard fall from his electric bike and began to bleed profusely from the head. The Apple Watch alerted emergency services, who arrived on the scene and transported him to the hospital. An artist named Dichter dismissed his Apple Watch's alerts about a wildly fluctuating heart rate during a bike ride. However, after the incident, he visited a doctor and was diagnosed with an undiagnosed heart defect that could have been fatal. Judith Lubke received an alert on her Apple Watch that she was having atrial fibrillation. She initially dismissed it, but her boss urged her to see a doctor. The visit revealed that she was diabetic and potentially saved her life.